2025. First and
2025.
foremost, it's a Friday.
It's a Friday.
It's a public holiday.
It's a public
So
holiday.
you need to begin to put me on top of your mind now. The Women of Wisdom of the Capstone Church will be having our 2025 convention.
Wow.
And it's on a new dimension this time around.
Wow.
Hence why we have the hashtag FFF.
Triple F.
We're saying fearful, fruitful, and flourishing. Now that's our theme for the convention. And why are we saying this? We're saying that for us as women, it's time for us to begin to up our game. It's time to us get into a space of enlargement, a space of upliftment. And how do we do this? You need to know how to become fearless, fruitful, and flourishing. I always say, I'm also a life coach. There are 12 areas of life. And why we'll say, like Dr. Funmi had said, need to optimize the 12 areas of your life. And you must strike a balance.
Wow.
Your finances, your health and wellness, your career, your self-esteem, relationship and marriage, all those areas of your life, you need to find a balance. And that's why we are encompassing all this in our convention this year.
Come on.
Wherever you are on the streets of Lagos, find your way there.
Come on.
Because it's going to be enlightening, illuminating, and of course, a lot of wisdom and knowledge will be shared. Now we have the best of the best of the best.
The best of the best of the best
coming
of the
in
best.
to share from their experience and from their knowledge and from their expertise.
Did you not tell me we're having financial experts coming in?
They're coming in.
Actually,
I don't want to unravel that. But if you are an entrepreneur, you want to know, how do I put across my business case? How do I get funding? Come in. Because it's two-dimension. While we'll be nurturing our heart and our souls and our spirit man, we'll also be having an exhibition. And there you'll be able to see the financial experts for counseling and for guidance. That's going to happen. Beyond that, we're also bringing in a behavioral coach and a therapist. I don't want to unravel his name. One of the best also in Nigeria.
Do you know the problem I have? Because these things are being given for free.
No, like you said,
people think that it is not
free, but some people have made that investment. Now, let me share a bit more about our main speakers. We're having ITWLA, the CEO of CTFM.
Come on.
You need to
listen to her.
Listen to her. The finesse, the composure, the presence, the aura. She carries it.
How did she get to where she got to?
Her journey.
You can glean from that.
Nothing to something.
How? What
through
happened?
Perseverance, through resilience, and how she's been able to build herself to be who she is as a fearful, fruitful, and flourishing woman.
Hallelujah.
And then we have, of course, our lady of the Shredders gang.
Come on.
She's joining us.
That's Bumi George. Yes, ma'am.
She's coming to come and share her own area too. Spirit-filled, and then also life impacting, and then everything is coming together. And of course, we have our hosts for today, Dr. FamilyTodayWithFunmiJohnson. She's over there. I need somebody to just give me that. She comes with a lot of vibrance, energy, experience. Somebody I really, really respect. I shadow her behind the scene. She's also going to be there, and of course, I'll be there also.
She's the host. She is the president of the Women of Wisdom of the Capstone Church. She's going to be there live.
I'll be there also to welcome every one of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, the advert is out. We're doing a little publicity around this. Please come to the Capstone Church Without Walls, 25 McQueen Street.
Now, let me add this.
Yeah.
A lot of times we don't achieve what we think we have the capacity for.
Whoa!
Because of things that have happened in our life. And that is why we have taken the triple F strategy. That in spite of what you're going through, I want you to listen to me if you're a woman. What happened to you? Were you raped, abused, molested? Are you in a wrong relationship? Have you had your heart broken? Have you had a career mishap? Anything that has happened to you, come like that.
Exactly.
Faith is not the absence of chaos. It is acting in spite of it. That is why we said fearless. We are going to be bringing you up and making you to stand. For a lot of women also listening, you have defined yourself only from the prism of man. Let me tell you, even the best of man cannot make you who you are, because man will always be man. You are a woman. That is why you need to come in the company of women, where iron will sharpen iron, where we will be able to leverage on each other's strength, weakness, experience, exposure, and that will make us to become fruitful, because fruitfulness is a commandment. God said to them in Genesis 1:28, be fruitful, multiply. So it is not just for procreation, it is for you to bear fruit based on what God has planned for you to be. Then you're not just supposed to succeed, you're supposed to thrive. That's why we bring the flourishing in. You are not just going to stand from the mud, you're going to keep running, and you're going to pivot to the highest of the mountain. Let me tell you something. God is already giving us the word. We know that the Deborah company will emerge come Friday the 5th, and it is going down. You need to be seated by 9:30 a.m.
Yes.
because by 10 on the dot, all the speakers will start speaking. Then we have an exhibition. So I don't know if the slots are filled, but if you have something to exhibit, you may need to quickly go on to Capstone Online and see how you can negotiate with them, or call this number or send a WhatsApp to 0802 318 2030. I'll call the number again, 0802 318 2030. What do you do there? I want to exhibit. How do I go about it? They will let you know, and then you can sign on. So, and if you are anywhere in Lagos, please, anywhere you're listening and hearing me from, plan to be in Lagos. This is going to be a women convention with a difference. There will be impartation, spirit, soul, and body. You're going to have enlightenment. You're going to have illumination into your soul that is going to change the trajectory of your life. So I know that you've made a lot of plans.
Yes.
What are the other things they should expect? You want to take a short break? Okay, we continue this conversation after this short break.
Energy. Yeah. Doing well.
So,
FamilyJohnson is one program that will bring you in alignment with who you truly are and open your mind to how you rock your significant interpersonal relationships while sidestepping the landmines, culture, religion, and society have laid in your path. Family Today with FamilyJohnson goes where others are shy to go and shines the light in the dark corners others have forgotten. Tune in at 11:30 a.m. every Friday to listen to Family Today with FamilyJohnson on Inspiration 92.3 FM.
if you missed any of the points we've said, just go back to any of my social media handles, the Funmi Johnson, and you will see the details there. Remember when we started, I talked about the AI essential, and I'm still leaving it open. Right now, back end, we're checking. People are going online now to Whitefield Foundation to register. Just go on to whitefieldfoundation.ng/AI essential and register. It's going to come up on Monday, the 1st of September, and it is free. It is free, but it's first come, first serve. So please go and register. Someone is saying, well done, Pastor Funmi and Lady Abaton. Okay, yes, we can see you. Thank you for well done in us.
Thank you. Thank you. I love the angle you came in terms of women being able to bring their full potential to bear. Like you said, a lot of people have gone through some kind of trauma,
and they think that it hangs
beyond
there.
that. What is even more important for me that I want to buttress that a lot of us we've been trained and brought up with limiting beliefs and mindsets.
You can say that again.
Limiting beliefs and mindsets.
Let me tell you a
What
story.
is that statement that has been spoken to you that has caged you?
No, one woman, I don't want to mention her name, because she didn't pay me. She said, by the time I tell the story, she said she started this makeup artistry thing, and she was doing so well and was making a couple of millions. But she had a friend, and the friend asked her, he said, can you 10x this? And said, yes. She said, you can. So why are you not? Said, I don't need to. Said, is it because your husband is paying the house rent and the school fees? That's why you have the potential to 10x your business, but you don't want to.
Those are the mindsets.
A lot of women think that they should have only secondary to what their husband have. And I'm asking myself, Egbamio, who said so?
Yeah.
In fact, do you know that women pray that they should not have more money than their husbands? Benny. Because they think that being the head of the home means having more money. And I said, how?
So those are the limiting beliefs and mindsets.
How? They don't even know. And you see, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is it. If you cap yourself that if my husband has $10 million, I must have 8. So shall it be. But if you say the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, and I am made in the image and the likeness of God, and if the DNA of God runs inside of me, there is no limit on me, then you become limitless. That is what we want to release upon you on the 5th of September.
I 100% believe that on that day, a lot of women will be going through what we call the aha moment. To say, where have I been?
Where have I been? I never knew this.
Yes. So we're going to say it the way it is. We're going to be blunt about it and be addressing some really, really deep issues. Because irrespective, if those limiting beliefs and those mindsets are there, your triangle of alignment will never pinnacle.
Do you know even
what at the top is your goal?
Do you know my pain? Even for some people, maybe time is up. But what about your children?
Exactly.
Because you see, you cannot give what you do not have. If you have this limiting belief, you are just naturally going to pass it on to your children.
It's called projecting.
So can we just truncate this move and begin to equip ourselves with fresh belief system that would help our children to be able to optimize their potential? Do you know that some women also believe that, they cannot buy land, buy houses? Then some people don't even know what to do. I listened to another great woman that is a friend, and I respect so dearly. She said she was working in a bank. And while she was working in the bank, she was exposed to all the money market instruments. But she said 99% of bankers don't use them. And they are the ones that train the customers on how to use it. So she said every month she started contributing 5,000 naira to mutual fund. She said every year when they pay the upfront, she would ensure that upfront goes into the mutual fund or the treasury bill. They have all those money market instruments. Most of the bankers, the only thing they use is the mortgage. So you get a big sum.
Yeah, it's a loan.
Wait, you get the loan that you're going to spend the rest of your life
with paying.
And you do not know that 30 million naira loan, by the time you finish paying, would have become 65 million.
Another dimension.
So you don't even know that you are living in a house that you cannot afford.
Yes.
You don't even know as a banker that the house you are living in is a liability and not an asset. Just because your great grandfather told you that once you have a house, it's an asset. No. Some of us may live in a rented house the rest of our life. But what if I'm living in a rented house in Paradise City? And I have that house being paid for by some of my investments.
So from that, one of our speakers coming in, one of our sub-speakers is coming in as a financial advisory person. And the person basically addressing this area.
People don't even know. They don't know how money works.
How do I begin to make my money to begin to work for me?
Most people that are working 9 to 5, they think that the ultimate they can do in life is to build a house.
I was sharing something with someone said, there's an app on my phone. Anytime I open that app, all I just see is plus X has come in. You just sleeping.
Please, show me the app. Okay, give me I need the app.
And I don't want to adverts for them.
I want app.
But you put your money there, and every day you check plus X has come on your money. Plus X. And this is not 419.
So how do you do that? If some women are complaining, they say, my husband said I should not work. I say, but did he say you should not leave?
You can leave.
You can still be alive. The Japanese housewives, they were not allowed to leave their homes, and they became millionaires from the corners of their room. That's also why you need to leverage on the AI that is happening now. Learn what you can do. When I was chatting, I booked a ticket, when I traveled, and then there was something that went wrong with the ticket. So I had to communicate with the company. And then I was chatting. Do you know what was chatting with me? Nathan. Do you know who Nathan is?
He's a bot.
AI.
Yeah, he's a bot. Say hi.
Hi, I'm Nathan.
Yeah, it's a bot.
And then after they said I should fill a survey. How did Nathan do? I said, "Goy." Have you called them and you hear them? It is Philippines that they are answering, or in India. how can you leverage on that? How can you go beyond the space of what is happening now? These and much more are the things we're going to be bringing before you on Friday the 5th. And I think
but I want to drop something there.
Please, ma'am.
I also, for every woman on the call,
Mhm.
I want to know that it's for you and not only for you.
Mhm.
You are expected to go out and make impact.
Yes.
For every one of us also, whether male, female, young and old, God is not a useless investor. You were created for a purpose.
You were created for a
see
purpose.
him as he's invested thousands of dollars
in
on
you.
you. And then you need to make sure that you are reproducing and we're affecting the earth.
No, this is the kind of meeting that you should pay at least 200K to attend.
In a cozy environment.
Yes. 200,000. So see it that you're being offered that. And let me tell you something. Once we have full capacity on that day, we will tell the other people to go online. So I don't want you to be part of the online.
9:30 a.m.
Please be seated. Now they want to know where. Okay, you know about Macaulay. You know Sabo. That's very popular now in Yaba. So about Macaulay. Okay, McQueen Street. That's shortly before you get to Sabo Police Station. That's where you turn. Just coming straight, you will see the banners. You will see the boards. Capstone Resource Center. That's where we're going to be. If you miss the way, call that number again, 0802-318-2030. Or how should you make the way? The Google will take you there. If I were you, I would leave home early. And let me say something to you. Do you know that most men that have succeeded, they would always say, I would not have been here but for my wife.
Exactly.
So a lot of you women, you are not just shortchanging yourself, you're shortchanging yourself, your husband, your children, your grandchildren, and your great-grandchildren. And those of you that go from from your son's house to your daughter's house to go and create chaos, is because you don't have enough work on your hand. If you have plenty work on your hand, you will be too busy to be looking at what they ate. How did they put the diaper? What will concern you with that one? Mother-in-laws, leave your children alone. You cannot love them. You cannot love your granddaughter more than they love their own child. So stay your space. So if you're a mother-in-law like me, come. We will have one meeting. We will talk about ourselves. How we can still make money. Caleb started making money at 85.
Yeah.
The man that made the Kentucky Fried Chicken, he didn't even discover his purpose until almost 70. So you're not too old to learn. So who should come next week Friday if you are a teen and you are a girl? Because we believe in the Capstone Church that there are only two genders. I mean, not be so.
Yes, there are two genders.
There are only two genders.
As commissioned
by God. Male and female created in them. So we know. So if you belong to that side that you are a female, that is why we have the triple F. You are a female, then you need to be fearless, you need to be fruitful, and you need to be flourishing. So you are supposed to come on Friday the 5th. And by the grace of God, it is a public holiday. So we are all gathering to celebrate you, to receive you. You know, come as you are, get ready, and come expectant. Come with an empty bucket, literally, you know, in your heart, in your mind, and say, Lord, speak to me. And I know that you will go back with a word of prophecy. You will go back with clarity. You will go back, you know, knowing that this is definitely what God has planned for you. So, Mr. Taiwo, please, what other things do you think we should let them know before we leave now? We have just a minute.
I think we said it all. Just come there.
Okay.
Just come there on Saturday, 5th of September.
On Friday, 5th.
On Friday,
5th. It's a public holiday. It's a public holiday. Wherever you are, make sure you come. Even if you are the people that work every day, you can't miss it. You can't afford to miss this. It's a Sabo Yaba off Abat Macaulay, number 25 McQueen, from the staple of the Capstone Church Without Walls. You can't afford to miss it. Remember, follow me, the Funmi Johnson, on all social media platforms. All these details will be there. And you know, I know HR Foundry. You can follow. Yes, if you want to know more.
Follow us on HR Foundry on Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook.
Yes, ma'am.
And also Premium Mentoring with TDA, also on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram.
What she just gave you now is free. Those 12 pillars, you find out. See you on Friday.